And we get ready to start the second period here. It's 2-0 for the yellow team. They're the heavy favorite. They were 4-goal favorites coming into this one. It's played in deep by Bob Rickey. Silk gets there ahead of Howard. Backhand pass to Osbar. Osbar the shot. Sticked aside by Vieira. Morin gets it just ahead of the streaking Bob Rickey. Couldn't connect with Breed. It goes behind the net. Silk with it now. Pass in front and all the way back to the point. A drive. Save. As Fortini leveled his man behind the net. George Howard gets it up the center. And that's about as far as he's going to get. Too many good players on this yellow team. And they just can't get out of their own zone. Comes up the center. It's Osbar with it. He's just going to softly play that in. And all the action back here in the red zone once again. Nickel back on D for the second. Knocked it out. Jake Steigerwald knocks it down. Plays it back in. And we'll continue play in the red zone. Steal by Osbar. Had to roll off his stick. Breed can't get it. Bob Rickey fires that up. Knocked down by Nickel. Here's a chance. Long pass up. Trying to connect with George Howard. Couldn't do it. And we'll have icing in our first whistle of the period. Face off to the left of Vieira. A drive to the point. Oh, that whistled high and wide by Silk. Sean Steigerwald trying to go back. That's a dangerous pass, and it was indeed intercepted. Thompson trying to play that up, and Leslie back on the D. Long pass up. A rare shift for Bob Powell. He couldn't get that pass. And Morin behind his own net. 16:55 to go. We're early in the second period. And the puck goes up. Stays in play. I thought that was going to leave the surface. It did not. And now it's Thompson. Thompson fires this one. Broly will make the save, even though that was going wide. They're trying to get anything on the net at all right now. They're being badly outshot in this game. In the corner, they battle. Silk trying to come out of it. He's bothered by McCarthy. Gets it up to D-Skin. D-Skin gets it up to Sean Steigerwald. Sean Steigerwald, in about 6 or 7 years, is going to be a star in this league. Steigerwald moves in, shot, and a save by Vieira. Steigerwald moves in for the rebound, and Vieira with another save. And we got a face-off. Off the draw, comes back to Conway. Conway lost it to Kramer for a second. Now Conway brings it up. Conway lugging the mail. Trying to do what no one's done so far, and that is score for the red team. Conway goes behind the net after his shot was blocked by Leslie. Boom. Backhand shot by Thompson is another save. Now it's back to the point to Kellogg. Kellogg with a drive, and that is blocked. It bounces out to center. Sean Steigerwald racing for it. He's just going to play that in deep. Conway up to McCarthy now. Flip pass off the arm of Thompson. He gets it back though. Can't get around Leslie. Leslie will softly play back in his own zone. Silk over to Leslie. Leslie plays that up to Kramer. Kramer flipping that up. Literally flipping that up. Knocked down by Kellogg. Here comes Jason now. Trying to go over to Brandon Poulin, and that didn't work, and it's going to be the speedy Derek Osbar now. Plays that up off his stick, so that'll be no icing. Under 15 to play here in the second period. Conway behind his net, watched feverishly by Mark Kramer, but he does get up to McCarthy. He had it poked off of his stick. Osbar gets it back. Osbar to flip up, trying to get it to Silk. That didn't work. Conway can't clear it away. It's kept in by Kramer. Kellogg with a backhand pass, and that'll get it up the center anyway. Luke Steigerwald right here in front of us. Had it knocked off of his stick, and he'll have to give chase. It's Leslie with it now. Leslie pass knocked out by Thompson right in front. What was he thinking? Now McCarthy with a drive, and that went wide. Best chance of the game. And the red bench was all excited. Around on the side, Conway can't keep that in. That could be icing. No, it's going to slow down. And as we approach 14 minutes to go here in the second period, it's still 2-0. Long can't handle the pass. We haven't seen Andy Long since the first period. Conway over the line. Conway shot. That was blocked in front behind the Bob Rickey. Off on the side. Jake Steigerwald easy gets it around Andy Long. Now he gets it up. And that looks like that hit a stick, but they're going to call it icing on the play. I thought that might have hit the stick of Osbar. And we got a whistle. So we have a rare face-off in the gold zone to the right of Rolly Graham. Bob Rickey slaps this around, trying to connect with Sean Steigerwald. Sean gets it, and as usual, it's a really bad pass to Deeskin. Never had a chance. Nickel throws that in. Rolling, but the save, and he'll cover up, and he'll get another face-off. Bob Powell coming up for his second shift of the game here, folks. He wasn't even ready. He had fallen asleep on the bench. Bob Rickey with a high flip up. 14, keeping that in. Now it's knocked down. There's a breakaway for Deeskin. He usually doesn't miss. Deeskin shot, and he missed. Shot tipped in front, and they score! So after the failed breakaway, Pat Deeskin sends it to the front of the net, and I think that was tipped in. Didn't see it. It might have been Sean Steigerwald, 22, tipping that in. And now it's 3-0. Off the draw, Steigerwald moves in again, draws it to Deeskin. The shot that hit a leg and rolled the net. Now backhand try, backdoor try by Steigerwald. Ooh! And it's a lot of pushing and shoving after the whistle there. As the shot come off the backboards. Steigerwald thought it was loose. He tried to jam that one home. He's all excited now. He scored a championship goal to put his team up 3-0. Still, if you add the red team in 4, they're doing quite well. Andy Long on the side. Long over to Fortini. Fortini softly up to Ionetti, who gets that about 5 feet. And now Powell chips that up nicely. 11:18 to go. Here in a thrilling second period. 3-0 now score. Thompson can't handle the pass. Long draws it back to Morin. Morin a shot saved by Graham. Hasn't seen a shot in about a half hour. And now breaking up. It's Silk. Silk trying to make a move around. Long couldn't do it. And it's going to be offside the blue line. Wow. Not a good play there. And we'll drop it. Coming up on 10.5 to play in the second period. It's been all yellow in this one. They lead 3-0. Vieira's done what he's could in the net down there, but boy, I tell you, he's just seen a lot of shots. The ice just seems slanted in this game. Thompson with it now. He's going to have to come up big for this red team. Thompson, though, watched by Leslie. Can't get through. Leslie behind the net. Leslie had it knocked off a his stick by George Howard. Now Thompson with a steal. Thompson to Kellogg. Kellogg throws that towards the net. That never made it. Now it's a flip out, and Osbar with it now. 2-on-1. Conway trying to get back. Bouncing puck to Silk. Silk. That was Dustin trying to go to Jake. That didn't work. It's played in deep. Osbar knocks it down behind the net. Kicks it to himself. Spins away. Osbar with it now. Fakes the pass. Osbar trying to spin around. Taken away by George Howard. Kept in briefly. Conway with it now. He sends it up to Kellogg. Kellogg and Thompson with Howard. 3-on-2 for the moment. Drops it off to Breed. Breed moving in. Breed pass in front. Couldn't connect. Kellogg with a shot. And that's a save by Graham. Played on the side. Conway's going to keep that in. He's got traffic in front of the net. He can take a team photo in front of that net. Rick Breed pass in front. It's knocked down and covered up by Rolly Graham. And finally, some pressure by the red team. On the draw, Deeskin wins this from Nickel. Bob Rickey can't clear it out. Conway has it. Conway shot saved by Graham. Rebound in front. Cleared up. Not out. Kept in by Conway. Conway throws that towards the net. It deflects to Bob Rickey, who successfully clears that away and then puts it in the slot. Deeskin with it now. Just trying to get it out of the zone. He does. Jake Steigerwald just getting out of the way. Conway plays that up the center. It's knocked down by Bob Rickey. He plays that across. Deeskin is well offside on the play. And Kellogg with it now. Kellogg flips that up. Knocked away by Bob Rickey. This is Sean Steigerwald. Sean over the line. Deeskin. Oh, do you see that split by Deeskin? He looked like an octopus trying to stay onside. And it's up now. Kellogg trying to break with it. Kellogg had to knock off his stick. Onside, but it's going to be Deeskin playing some defense. Over to Bob Rickey. Coughed it up. Deeskin hit Jake with it. Bob Rickey falls down. Bob Rickey's just had a tough shift out there. And now he knocks the man down. Well, I tell you. And we got a penalty here. It goes from bad to worse for Bob Rickey now. Puck goes into the corner, and it's going to be touched up by Gold. And now we get the penalty here. And boy, I tell you, couldn't clear it out. Falls down, gloves it to himself. Couldn't get up, trips him in. He's probably going to clog the line at Dunkin' Donuts at the drive-thru when he gets out of here.
Got a penalty.
Now I got a penalty. About 5 minutes. All right, so it's going to be a power play for the Red Team. 14 with the drive, about 19 feet wide. Morin gets it. Morin trying to go to Conway, but it's going to be cleared away by Osbar. You sit and think about that. That was a bad shift. Andy Long on the power play. Andy Long plays that in. Leslie with a steal. Leslie with a clear. Fortini lost it, and it's a short-handed breakaway for Derek Osbar. Score. And there we go. It was a... No, you can't come out. The yellow team was favored by 4. Now they lead by 4 in a short-handed goal. And poor Mike Vieira down there is just doing everything he can. He just can't score goals. So it's 4-0. On the draw, Iron Eddie out there in the power play as they try to get something going. Fortini softly plays it in. There's nobody giving chase. The red team just seem to have given up. And if we had another game to cut away to, we would cut away to that other game. So let's go to Seattle with an expansion Kraken to take it on K through 6 team. Fortini, Iron Eddie. Head-high pass was knocked down. Fortini with it now. And that's scooped up by Rowley, and we'll get a whistle. Coming up on 5 minutes of play, the man's ready to come out of the box. Jake Silk with it now. He goes behind the net. To Dustin Silk. Man's out of the box. Teams are at full strength. Pass to Powell. Powell couldn't get the soft pass from Derek Osbar, and Andy Long skates it away. To Thompson. Thompson, shot saved by Rolly Graham, and he hangs on. You got to wonder if Thompson had trouble sleeping last night, or maybe he worked the late shift. He's just not his normal self in his game. Usually he can control the game. Today, the game is controlling him. 4:20 to go here in the period. Giggity. And Bob Rickey plays that up, knocked down by Conway. He got that up high, but trying to get that by Conway is like trying to get that by a Redwood. Bob Rickey having more trouble here. Sends it all the way in. Vieira plays that up, and it's going to be cleared out the center. Luke Steigerwald softly plays that in. And offside. Whoa, what a call that was. They're calling it tight here today. 3:40 to play in the period. Bob Rickey, who's had an atrocious second period, just get it off his stick is the best thing he can do. George Howard to Nickel. Nice behind pass. Howard. Over the line with Breed, throws that towards the net. Rolling Graham's going to cover that up in front of Kellogg and get a whistle. Off the draw, Conway, shot, that hit the skate in front. Everything going to the net now for the red team. Nichols with a shot, and that sails over the net. Bob Rickey softly out the center. Conway trying to make a move. Nickel to George Howard. George Howard, that roll off of his stick. Nickel sends that to Conway. Conway pass in front. Rick Breed, and he hits the side of the net. Oh, Rick Breed was there. Chance for his first championship goal in quite some time, probably since like the mid-60s. And he just missed the open net. Now Deeskin fans. Under 2 minutes and 20 seconds of play, Deeskin. Luke Steigerwald with space to Bob Rickey. Bob Rickey screws up as he normally does. And now it's flipped out to center. Thompson on a breakaway. Thompson knocked away by Rolly Graham. And Rolly taking his time getting back in the net. Maybe a little showboating going on. And Bob Rickey will clear that out. Whoa, he just beat Thompson to that puck. And Thompson again, not his usual self in this game. Kellogg with it now. Brandon Poulin, shot, save, no rebound there. And we got a whistle with 1:30 to play. On the draw, Silk plays it back to Silk. Goes behind the net to Leslie, who has the game-winning goal thus far. He's got the first goal of the game in this 4-0 contest. Derek Osbar plays that in deep. Dustin Silk in the corner. He lost it. Brandon Poulin breaks it out. Dan McCarthy going across to Thompson. Thompson over the line. Poulin shot. Glove save by Rowley, even though that was 6 feet over the net. And he'll hang on. 45 seconds to go in the period, so we'll stay right here. Osbar and Thompson on the draw. Thompson tried to shoot that one at the net. Didn't quite work. Leslie plays this up, and it gets by Martin. And a few years ago, Martin makes that play. Martin gets back now. Just ahead of Osbar. Long flip that hit a stick. Bouncing at center. And it's going to be Jake Silk trying to get around McCarthy. With 18 to go. Silk over the line. Silk moving in. A shot. Saved by Vieira. Silk behind the net with 13. Man spilled in front. Body's going everywhere right now. Pass is intercepted. And with 5 seconds to go, here comes Brandon. Poulin with it now. Poulin to McCarthy. Wrist shot towards the net, trying to connect with Thompson. And he was actually being held and hooked by Leslie with no call. And that ends the period. At the end of 2, it's 4-0 Gold.